and unique fidget toy mystery boxes are what we're going to be unboxing today. For those of you who know, I have ADHD and I absolutely love to fidget, and I do have some words to say when it comes to reviewing if they are obnoxious, if they're good sensory toys. So whether you want fidget toys while you're waiting for the bus or for your office, I got you covered with my reviews, because I ain't cutting no corners. As you can see here, I do have an awesome holographic package, but it was slapped with a sticker of customs because they wanted to charge me money to receive it. Thank you, Canada. But we do have a mystery box that was sent by none other than Mrs. Bench. For those of you who don't know Mrs. Bench, she is a viral TikToker and YouTube YouTube short maker who specializes in all things fidget and sensory toys. She's so popular, she even had her own billboard in New York. I mean, look at that, so proud of her. But now we have the honor of unboxing our own. Oh my god, that is heavy. I'm like moving it around, it's like, whoa. That is the size of a small dog, maybe even a medium dog. And full disclosure, this was sent to me by her from her shop called Fidget Toy Plus, which is not sponsored, not affiliated, but as always, I will give you my honest opinion and my rating. So I will rate everything on 10 for me personally. Let me know in the comment section below, what is your favorite fidget type toy? For me, I've always been a fan of monkey noodles, but also I really like obnoxious fidget toys if they make funny sounds, like that one. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and click on all notifications while you're there. This will make you a grain of salt in the Salt Shaker family. You're home, baby. This is a perfect time to remind you, Grains and YouTube, that my videos are product reviews for people with purchasing power, not for little ones. My content never was and never will be for kids. Without further delay, let's see what we get inside. Now, some of you might already know what's in here because Mrs. Bench did make a short showing her packaging this from her shop, and I was like, I don't want to see it because I don't want no spoilers. Voila. But I do appreciate that Mrs. Bench appreciates honest review. Now, I don't want to see what's inside, so we're just gonna pull one item at a time. And oh my goodness, kitty cats! Mrs. Bench, you know I like kitty cats. Here we have Crazy Cat Lady. I love the packaging. That is a really cute box. I do love the aesthetic. Of course, the product on the inside matters the most. Every day is Catter Day. And it looks like we have different Mochi Cats. So 4 adorable squishies, and they even have little boxes on the outside of the box. That's cute. And in the back, again, we have the character around the kitty cats. That's super cute. All right, let's go ahead, open you up. Oh yeah, they're definitely Mochis. So let's pull the orange cat out and let's take a look at the face, because usually these things have a bit of an issue with the decoration of the face and the paint job, but generally this one looks pretty good. A little bit of a scuff mark on the eye. That's usually because it's a little harder to keep paint on Mochis, especially when you fidget on them. They will at some point disappear. It does have a little bit of a sticky texture, so you can see here if I put it on my hand. So it depends if you like sticky or not. Let's get you here. Sticking more to the desk, but yeah, it's a little sticky. There, you can see it in real time. We're letting it fall on its own, but overall very cute. Love this kitty. Let's see the next one. Let's pull out the pink one because I didn't see the pink one. Oh, the pink one was upside down. That's why I was like, where's the face? I see the cheek, but that's not the cheek. That's just the mark. Okay, that's a weird looking cat. But yeah, I think they have all the same pose. Yeah, they do have the same pose, same stickiness. But that goes with most Mochis. And then we have the gray and white one. I have to say, I thought the orange one would be my favorite, but I really do like the white one, the calico here. They all have the little dot on the belly, except for this one. This one's different. So the packaging itself was definitely a 10 on 10, but Mochis for me are more on the medium scale of fidget toys because they do gather dirt, and for me, I need something a little bit more stimulating to a sense. So I'm going to give these a base of 7 on 10. All right, next item we're pulling out. What are you? Oh, no, 2 items came out. Okay, what? Fresh bacon. What is that? What is you? Is that a Twinkie? Okay, hang on. We're getting ahead of ourselves here. So the first thing that got my attention, well, it kind of just jumped out. This one is called Bubble Stuffed Breakfast Bears. It says, squeeze me. Fidget bubble ball wrapped in plush. Wow, that was a fidget bubble ball wrapped in a plush. And, oh, look at that. We have Oscar. So this would be, I guess, yeah, it says bacon. This one's OJ orange juice, but I love orange. I really do love oranges. Pancakes. Okay, that's adorable. We have Pop-Tarts kind of thing and cereal loops, kind of like Fruit Loops. Those are cute. I like the collectability of these. And luckily they're not really mystery bags, so you can actually grab whatever one you like. All right, let's feel that. Oh, what? Okay, it's hard to explain what's inside, but it feels like marble-sized balls on the inside. I wish I could show you. Hang on, there you go. I'm gonna try and describe the texture as best as possible. It kind of is an eraser, but not an eraser. It's a marble, but not a marble. It's a little bit of soft ball in there, but not quite soft enough to break, if that makes sense. Why do I feel so awkward saying that? And here, you can hear that? Even the motion of the hand just feels wrong. There's marbles on the inside, man. But yeah, it feels very different, and I do like this texture. And the softness of the plushie makes this actually very enjoyable. I like this. But would I fidget with it for long hours? The answer is no. Would I pick it up just to fidget because it feels good? Yes. So I'm going to give this a 6.5. Cuteness though, I'm gonna give 10. Cuteness though. But look at this. We have for squeezy, squeeze cake toy, please. This has to be scented. If this is not scented, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. Not food, do not eat, which means it has to be scented, right? For those of you who don't know Twinkies, they are a North American bionic type food. It just looks like a thin cake and there's cream on the inside. I don't think I've ever had one, but I do like the smell of them. I've only ever smelt them as a kid because we didn't buy them. Oh, and look at that. We can actually open it from here. All right, got you. I really hope it's, oh wow, that is soft. Oh, I smell it from here. Oh my goodness. It definitely has the plastic smell, but it has this vanilla cake sugary scent to it. So yeah, it is scented. Wow, 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 wow. So let's go ahead and squeeze. Oh, it feels like squishing batter. Let's hear that. That feels good. Yeah, this feels really good. It's nice, it's soft, it's not sticky, very stretchy, quite stretchy. It just feels nice and it smells good. I'm gonna have to give this a solid 7.8. That's good for me. I like that. Next, what do we have? What is this? Kitty litter. Okay, Mrs. Bench, you know I like cats. Wait, was this a kitty? That's not a kitty cat, but it is a bear. I like bears. Okay, we have kitty litter, unscented and dust-free. Okay, that's good. Oh, I do see a mochi. Okay, and I see some kinetic sand. What is this? Includes magic sand and one squishy, not for pets, always fresh. And they're covering the kitty booty. They're covering the kitty booty. Moldable, odor-free, 100%. Wait, is there poo in there? Why am I getting excited at the idea of poo toy? Are we fidgeting with poopies? All right, so let's check this out. Okay, we can slide this out. Very nice. All right, so we have our fidget mochi. Yeah, definitely a mochi, not...
You saw nothing.
Okay, so this is definitely a fidget mochi. I think it's the exact same mold as the other one. Let's bring the other one over. Yep, exactly the same thing. So we have another mochi here. And I'm curious if I'm supposed to put it in there or if I'm supposed to look for some poo. So far, no poo. But it is kinetic sand, which is absolutely phenomenal to fidget with. I always find myself very relaxed when I'm fidgeting with kinetic sand. There's just something about it when it's falling that is also a visual kind of relaxation for me. So kinetic sand for me has always been a plus. And you can also mold it. Now, my question is the kitty supposed to be on this? So let's make a little division, like so. I really wish there were little poopies in there. I'm not gonna lie, I know it sounds gross, but I really wish there were tiny little poops on the inside. So let's put our kitty in here. This is gonna get very messy. And let's cover our kitty. Let's go. You know what? This is fun. This is really fun. There's something about covering a mochi with kinetic sand that I did not know I would like. And now you have your fidget toy with sand. This feels good. I did not expect to like this. I really did not expect to like this. Yeah, I'm liking this way too much. Okay, let's see what the cat looks like now. Definitely covered in sand. But you can wash it off whenever you want. Yeah, I'm gonna say the sand alone is already great, but adding a fidget mochi with it actually levels it up. Okay, 7.5 for me. One of the ways this can gain points is if we had actual tools. For example, a kitty litter scoop, or again, little poopsies in there would add more texture and a little bit more fun. Next item, you are, oh, what? A chicken! I am a sucker for these chickens. What is this? Chicken and egg. Okay. Chicken and egg. We have a rubber chicken. Oh, the egg is gonna come out from the behind. right? So here's what it looks like, and definitely looking at me suspiciously. Look at it, looking. Why am I uncomfortable with them blue eyes? Chickens don't have blue eyes. Kitty editor, do chickens have blue eyes? Interesting. By the way, don't your grains wish that you had more time for yourself or your family instead of spending it in the kitchen? Which is why I'd like to talk about today's sponsor and huge supporters of this channel, HelloFresh. Every week you can choose from 40 different recipes and hundreds of add-ons in your meal kit. And for those of you who don't know HelloFresh, they are America's #1 meal kit delivery service that delivers fresh produce from the farm straight to your door within 7 days. And honestly, the option to choose what I feel like eating is absolutely phenomenal. Whether you're pescatarian, looking for quick meals that cook at around 15 minutes, yes, faster than takeout. Pat and I always look forward from not thinking about what we're going to eat and just cooking. Let's make something. Bacon and mushroom linguine. And here it is, all done. It looks absolutely creamy, and if there's anything, I do love me some creamy cheese. It really does smell like comfort food. So let's get some of that bacon, mushroom, and spinach. Oh, that is really good. I could probably eat this for breakfast. Any meal of the day. This is really comfort food. And especially with fall right around the corner, this is the perfect time to start a new and fresh routine with cozy meals that are sure to fit any lifestyle. And again, those quick 15-minute meals are absolutely a lifesaver. And in case you didn't know, HelloFresh is more than just dinners. You can also stock your fridge with easy breakfast, brunches, and fresh snacks. Just hop on to the HelloFresh Market and make sure to add them to your weekly box. So what are you waiting for? Go to HelloFresh.com and use the code 50NerdyCrafter at checkout for 50% plus free shipping. That's 50NerdyCrafter for 50% off plus free shipping. And of course, conveniently, there is a QR code for you. Thank you, HelloFresh, for sponsoring a portion of today's video. So it's definitely a squeeze ball. Yep. Oh, gross. Look at that. Hang on, there's a yolk in there. Oh my goodness, that is gross. Look at that. Even the white part is like swirly. So there's definitely some kind of Perlex or mica powder in there. You can see that. Let me get you closer. Come closer. So there's definitely swirlies here. There you go. On the yolk part, which makes this so gross. So realistically gross. Oh my goodness. If you have that kind of humor, great. This usually isn't for me, just because something like this. Hang on, this tag is in the way. But yeah, it's funny, definitely funny, but I don't see myself fidgeting with something like that. Quality-wise though, it's really good quality. It's not a thin plastic, it's definitely a thick material. So quality-wise, I'm going to give this a 10 on 10, but fidget-wise for me, I'm going to give it more of a 4 on 10. This is too funny though. I'm more visually stimulated by the yolk going in circles than anything else. Okay, and here we have, what is that? A mystery box inside a mystery box. This here is called Two Flippin' Cute Water Wranglers. What's a water wrangler? Reversible plush water snake? Oh, I think I know what it is. Is that the thing like this? I don't know how to explain it, but when I was a little grain, I remember seeing those and constantly wanting them. It was kind of like it was moving on the inside of itself. And there was a pocket on the inside and you could just move it like that. I had no idea they made a mystery box out of that. That is cool. And look at that. And it's reversible in that sense. So cool. So you're getting 2 different fidget toys in one. And these are the possibilities. You know what? I kind of want to see if I can get the entire collection, but let's just focus on one right now. So I'm guessing this is a cake and a fridge, not sure. Here we have milk and cookies. That is adorable. I think this is a pancake. Not sure what this is. If y'all know what any of these are, let me know in the comments. French fry and burger, which I would like to. Peanut butter and jelly. Eggs and bacon. Soda and popcorn. That's a cute combination. Hot sauce and what are you? I'm not sure what this is. Let me know in the comments which pair would you want. For me, I definitely want the milk and cookies or the fries and burger. And we open. Oh, that did not open. Not one bit. Let's try the other side. Did that work? Yes. And we have, what is that? Pancake. Oh, it's a plushie? Oh, it's a plushie. Plush water snake. Okay, yeah, there you go. We have to reverse it this way. So we have the pancake over here. I didn't expect this to be a plushie because usually it's a little bit more, oh, there you go. What are you though? Is this supposed to be a glass of milk? Someone let me know what this is. Whipped cream? But basically, yeah, it's supposed, there you go. Once it slides, it starts sliding. It's not as slippery as the ones that don't have a plushie over it, but the feeling and texture is very nice. And you see you could put your finger right in there and cause a little bit of a catapult, which is fun. I used to play with, oh goodness, that is cute. So you can reverse it by putting your finger in and out. That is cute. I like that. Very cute experience, very cute plushie. I got carried away. I've always been a huge fan of these kinds of fidget toys just because you can catch it, it's quiet, you can bring it with you anywhere, whether it be your office or the classroom or waiting for the bus, and it's a mystery box. So I'm going to give this a solid, it's really cute, 7.8. Our next mystery is, what are you? A popcorn. Okay, that is cute. Mrs. Bench is sending me quite a few plushies this time, which is very rare to have fidget plushies. Okay, what? Look at that. So here we have a cute puppy, and over here we have tiny bits of popcorn. Very nice. The plushies so far all feel very nice and soft and good quality. You can even see the embroidery on there, which is way better than print quality. So the fact that there's embroidery is a good thing. Here it seems like we have some kind of fidget ball, so we're gonna get to that after. Here it says Beady Buddies Popcorn Puppies. Oh, you can different kind of, you can different kind of dough. You have Dennard, we have Max. I think we got Max. Here we have Benny, Winston, and Haley. Haley the Husky. That's cute. And just as a plushie itself, it's really nice. It has a good weight to it. So if you like weighted plushies, this could be a thing. But let's go ahead and squeeze. Oh. It has a crunch sound. That's really nice. Because they're called popcorns, I wish it were scented, a little bit buttery maybe. Could have been kind of cool. And maybe the inside could have had yellow beads instead of purple, but maybe they differ. Yeah, they do. It seems to differ depending on what dog you get. So it's not really popcorn type theme except for the outside, just to kind of play on the word and puns. But I like the squish and the sound. Yeah, I like that. So since this is a base fidget ball, I'm going to give it a base grade of 7 on 10. Now, it feels like something in another package. What is this? Hand sanitizer ooey gooey slides right off. Is this like water slime? What is this? It says prank you ooey gooey hand sanitizer. So it must be water slime? Maybe? Downright dirty prank. Oh, the pun, because it's hand sanitizer is supposed to be clean. Aha! Cute though, very cute. Might look like hand sanitizers, but nobody's hands are getting cleaner with this sneaky slime. There you go. You've been schooled. I have to say, I do like the packaging. It did arrive a little creased, so the mail was a little extra rough on my package, but luckily nothing broke. So let's go ahead and open it. I do like water slime. For those of you who don't know, water slime is a kind of slime that when you touch it really does feel like liquid, but it holds itself really well. And I had my first experience in a previous fidget toy review box, and I absolutely loved it. So here we go. Look at it. It really does act like liquid. There you go. Very nice. So let's open this up. And does this actually, what? No, what? It actually comes out like this? That's funny. That's pretty neat. So here we have the water type slime. And again, it's not wet. It's kind of wet. It feels wet, but it's not wet. Look at this. This is great. As long as you like the texture. I really like this. Can I, hang on, can we suck it back in? Oh. This has just leveled up. This has just leveled up fidgeting with slime. I like this way more than having to use it in my hand because you could just squeeze it out like this, pull it out, fidget, and then when you're done, just pull it, oh hang on, put it back in. Look at that, and you could just suck it back up. That's really, I like that. I like kind of in and out. That for me is great. If you want to open it and take it all out, you could do that too. But the fact that there's a nozzle for me, this has leveled slime up for me. Normally slime gets a base of 7, but the fact that it comes in this container and it's water slime and it's not gross and sticky, I'm gonna probably give this an 8.5. I like this a lot. Look at that. I'm gonna squeeze a lot there and separate it. And you could just see the water texture. Feels really good. And we're gonna suck it up. Look at that. Oh my god. Okay, I like this. I absolutely love this. It's quiet-ish. Quiet enough. I love this. Probably one of my favorite things in a while. It's unique. And this one feels soft. I think we have another. No way! We have the cereal loops plushie to go with the fresh bacon one. Again, what? No. Are they scented? Or is something in the box scented? They smell vanilla-esque, a little fruity, but both of them smell the same. So I'm not sure if it's something in the box. Let me smell the back. Yeah, everything smells good. These two smell really good. Let me smell the popcorn. No. Okay, this one doesn't have a scent, but these two have a scent. But I don't know if they're supposed to be scented. I don't know. Unclear tag. But they smell fruity. Definitely fruity. This one definitely 100% smells fruity, and this one smells sweet. Why am I sniffing bears? They probably don't feel good about this. I'm like,
she's sniffing me too hard.
And let's feel the texture on this one. Again, same texture. We have marble type balls on the inside that are kind of eraser texture. And it does feel good, but I'm going to give it the exact same rating as that one, but it does smell good, so I'm not sure. They're cute. Very cute collectibles. And let's move on. What are you? What are you? Hello. Takumo Kawaii Bao. Oh, so it's like a bun. Okay, so we have a steamed bun in 4 styles. Looks like we can get a kitty cat, a regular bun, and that's all they show us, really. What are your 4 styles, man? You say there's 4 styles. I don't see them. You have to tell me what they are. All right, let's open you. What? Okay, well, that wasn't necessary because it wasn't really blocking anything. So we have to rip it anyways. Okay, I don't want to touch it yet. But let's hold it from here. Oh, that is hefty. Is there a scent? Plastic. It smells like plastic. Okay, that is cute though. It does have quite a few defects that they need to work on in terms of the plastic sticking out, but it is cute. It looks like it's a kitty unicorn, or maybe it's actually just a unicorn. And it has a bit of a powdery feel to it. So I know some of you don't like sticky or powdery, but this one does have a powdery overcoat. I'm not sure what these are. What is that? I'm not sure if it's debris or if it's supposed to be there. Let's see if it comes off on our finger. Okay, definitely debris. So it's tiny bits of plastic. So I would recommend that you wash this in case anyone puts this in their mouth, which you don't want. And I have to say though, it does feel nice on the inside. I haven't squeezed it much, but here it is. It's kind of like slush on the inside. Hear that? So I really do like the slushy feel. Very, very nice. It does feel good, but the powdery one does bother me a little bit, and also the little residue here. So that's gonna have to be washed, and they need to fix little specks here. So the feel is nice, and we have different colors in the back. I think that's the outside. Yeah, that's definitely the outside color. So I'm going to rate this a little differently because it's definitely easy to squish. So it's easy on the fingers and the hands, but I don't see myself using something like this for long term just because, again, I need something a little bit more excitable, kind of like the water, but it is a really good squish to it. So I think I'm going to give it a 6.8. Next, I feel like we're getting close to the end here. What are you? What is a sloth? Oh, what? That's kind of the same thing as the pup. Okay, let's find out what you are. And this, what is that? Is that a taco? I do not know, but let's check it out. It says Beady Buddies Burrito Amigos. Cute. So we have Dennard the burrito dog, Gabby the burrito cat, we have Antonia the burrito sloth, and Peggy the burrito unicorn. Okay, so it is a similar concept to the pups. Here we have basically popcorn style, and here we have burrito style. So we have the tomato, lettuce, and cheese. Not scented. And this here is made of a different material. I'm not sure how I feel about this material. I like the plush, very soft. Again, you can see embroidered details, which is very nice. And down here, kind of like a spacesuit. It has a weird texture. Part of me wishes there was a little bit of separation under here so I can fidget under that. But let's hear that crunch. Oh. Okay. Very nice. Look at that. And you can squish here too. But it does give us a good crunch. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna give it the same rating as the popcorn. And then, what is you? Pigs! Pigpen slime. What? Okay, pigpen slime, pigpen slime, pigpen slime, all the way around. So let's remove the top because there's quite a bit of glare. I'm curious what kind of slime this is gonna be. Okay, there you go. All right, let's remove this. We have two little piggies, which are Mochi-esque. They do have a little bit of stickiness to them. Definitely a little stickiness. And here they are closer. And this kind of looks like mud. I think that's the whole point. So it's supposed to look like mud. It's very chocolate looking. Let's sniff that. Nope, smells like just plastic. Okay, let's feel that. Okay, it's not sticky. That's nice. Let's take half. Okay, this is a nice putty type of slime. I like that. I don't like sticky slime. I don't want to reactivate my slime. When I get a product or something that I want to fidget with, I don't want to fix it. So anytime I've gotten slime where I had to fix it, I'm like, I don't want this. Just give me something that I can use right away. So here it is. My room is cold, so it's probably going to get softer as it warms up. Let's go ahead and put a piggy in there. Goodbye, piggy. Goodbye. And you can probably do a search for the piggy. There you go. I like these. I like that. Very cute. That is adorable. I have to say, this is pretty entertaining. But again, one of the things that I feel like we're missing could be a little bit more accessories. We do get two pigs, but I'd like to see something more, especially if this is mud. Maybe we can see some bugs or flies or something, which would add to the cuteness. So I will give it the same rating that I gave the kitty litter. Look at that. Very cute. Let me know in the comment section below which one of these squishy plushies is your favorite and which ones you'd like me to review in the future. If you want to watch more fidget toy reviews, make sure you check up here. If you want to catch something a little different, like crafty, make sure you click down here. Until then, I will see you grains in the next video.